Do y'all reflect at all on kind of their historical
Not,
in college football? Or?
not really. We know it's a big game. Again, the fans really love it. They've been talking about it all year. We're excited. I'm excited to see what the fans are going to do, see who shows up. I think they're going to rock the house.
Do you remember what that win did for you guys 2 years ago?
Put us at high up in the rankings, I think, and that was one of the wins that projected us and made us go to the playoffs.
What can you say about Rodrigo? And I mean, how much confidence you have in him? What do you remember when he kind of made that announcement at Notre Dame a couple years ago that he was on scholarship?
Oh man, just with the win and then seeing Rod be on scholarship, it was all just joy and really excited. One of the happiest moments I was in my life.
Jared, how are you personally different from 2 years ago when you played at Notre Dame? What are you better at? What do you need to work on?
I'm a lot more knowledgeable about the game. When I was first playing, I was new to the system. There's some mistakes that I made that I look back now and wow, I can't believe I made those mistakes. And what I need to work on is just getting my guys going, getting these guys ready and getting their mindsets ready for this game.
Now that you are a senior, you do have a lot of young, really stud recruits out there. Lewis Cine rings out from last week, and it sounds like you like kind of getting guys coached up. How have you taken on that role this year as a senior?
Well, Coach Smart told me, I got to do that, and that's part of my role. And I like it. I love seeing these guys develop. It's something that, Dom Sanders, Malcolm Parrish, Aaron Davis did when I was young and when I was first started playing. So I want to do the same thing and soon from 2-3 years, watch the guys be in my shoes.
I think they installed new lights in the stadium. I don't know if y'all noticed or whatever, but I think it's with this game in mind, to enhance the atmosphere. What can you say about a nighttime atmosphere in Sanford? And I guess that fourth quarter tradition, they're going to lower the lights, everybody's going to hold up their lights. And I guess, when they did that at Notre Dame, the fans held up the phones a couple years ago. What was all that like?
I think that's when the tradition started. So I really like it. It's pretty cool. When you get it on pictures and when you're out there on the field to see that, it's really nice. I like that. It reminds me that, I'm at Sanford. This is where it started. This is who does it, my fans.
As far as energy itself, does that really add an extra charge to you guys at the beginning of the fourth quarter tradition?
Yeah, it brings energy. It just looks nice to me, honestly. Most of the time I see it, and then I'm worried about what we got to do next.
JR, you played in that 2017 Notre Dame defense, one of your first games. Actually playing here, what do you think that game did to elevate this program to the level it's at today?
Like I said before, it just showed everyone that it's a new era, and it showed everyone when we buy in to a program, Coach Smart and Coach Smart's way, we can be very good. We can be the best team that we want to be. And from the year before, not everyone was bought in. We hit some bumps in the road, but once we buy in, the sky's the limit.
You say not everyone was bought in. I guess you could once you get a big result like that on the road on that kind of stage. What did that do for everyone after that game to kind of buy into what Kirby was selling?
It just says if we do this a certain way, this is what the results are going to be.
Kirby said some of the schemes are similar between this Notre Dame team and the one you played a couple years ago. What do you see in there that's similar, but also Ian Book providing some new challenges for you guys? How do you prepare for him?
Ian Book, he's a great quarterback. Really, really shows up on film that he loves to extend his plays. He can run the ball really well. It reminds me a lot of Johnny Manziel, and we're going to have to watch out for him and be able to contain him.
What's the biggest problem trying to stop a guy like that?
Well, it's a runner, so you got everything covered, and then next thing you know, he squirts out and runs for 20 yards because everyone's back's turned. So we got to be able to, contain him, prevent him from extending the plays and making big plays.
Do you spy him?
I don't know.
Would you? If you were the coach.
Personally, if I was playing Madden, I might spy him.
What's the biggest difference you've noticed between Tyson Campbell last year and Tyson Campbell this year?
He's got his confidence back. This Tyson year, Campbell, I told him just work on getting your confidence back. Next play mentality. Don't worry about what happens before. And so what you saw out there on Saturday was a guy that had his full confidence back.
How has your development been? How would you describe the player you were when you got here and kind of what you had to go through sitting out a year to where you are now as kind of a leader really of this program and kind of taking sort of ownership of that on defense especially?
One thing I learned when I first got here is you got to be physical to play here in this Georgia defense, and you got to be smart. So one of the things I did, over the years is I became more knowledgeable about the game, not only my assignment but other people's assignments. I became more knowledgeable about what my opponent's doing too, and so that's been the biggest thing, the biggest jump I've made.
Do you pay much attention? Obviously, I think you're getting now a little attention on the national stage, and people kind of looking at you as maybe one of the top players in the country, a guy who could, maybe an All-American at the end of the year. You pay much attention to that, or does it leave? It must be a good feeling to think like at least people sort of putting me in that category.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling, but I don't pay attention to anything like that, man. 3 years ago, I was a zero, so I don't really pay attention to anything like that.
What kind of problems does their offense cause for your defense?
The quarterback, he keeps plays alive. He can extend plays. That's one of the things that we got to watch out for. He runs for touchdowns. I saw him against the Louisville game. He did a great job against those guys.